Push the weight and I'm flex. Alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed this morning. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Wolf ticket. Ah, woo. Let's do this roll call. Just want to touch on these points. G. McCall, my brother's keeper. Shower, salute. Dirt Gang boss, salute. Rick Blackwell. Cameron Fields, salute, sis. Abdul Anwar, Todd Swindle. Jamal Robinson. Oh, it jumped on me. Rod Neal, my brother. Dante, Black Alpha. Gerard, Harlem in the building. Copper, what's going on? The Sensei, Stormy B-Man. Shaquilla Fields, salute. Edgar, what's going on, man? Shamar, what's the deal, man? Event Mark, my brother. Philip D in the building. Smash your like button, ladies and gentlemen. Savage, what's going on? Hen Dog. Dragon Fang. Prince, what's good? All right. Yesterday, Gary, what's going on? I was going to talk about something else. I could wait till tomorrow. Yesterday, I had a personal situation happen that made me just like, look, KBG, what's going on? I had a personal situation that it didn't affect me directly, but it was a situation that I was watching. And something happened. And I said, well, how about that? 704, what's going on? I ain't gonna get into depth, but something happened. And I just looked at it like, how about that? And the parties involved in the situation, I'm watching it on the outside like, wow. Had he, acted a certain way, this wouldn't have ended up as bad. Because now how it ended up, it left him in a state of him feeling stupid. Insult to injury is what we call it. Insult to injury. Insult to injury. Which means this happened, but now you're looking a certain way. Dow Big G, salute. So then, I went on with my day. I'm like, man, that's bad. It really had nothing to do with me. I was just watching it like, man, I know he feels some kind of way because on top of him doing what he did, his behavior leading up to that moment, it's not a good look. But, I guess he'll rebound, but, whatever. When people around him that actually cared for him was telling him, yo, bro, you need to do A, B, and C. And, while you're doing that, tone it down a bit. And this grown-ass person just refused. And he went ahead and did what he did. And when he least expected it, the opposite happened. And it's like, oh, well, we told him that was a possibility. And then on top of that, his behavior, what's the word I love to use? Unbecoming. So now people are looking at it like, ugh, don't need to drag him, but I know he feels some kind of way. Shamar in the strong house, loyal, 34 months, look at that. He says, salute to the OG subs, man, strong house, man, salute, man. Salute. Yeah, slip the jab in the building, salute. Thank you. And we're gonna, I'm slip the jab, I'm I'm going right to that because I was going to talk about something else this morning, but that person, I'm not going to say personal because it didn't affect me directly. It affected someone that I know. And I said, well, and then two things happened. Well, three things happened. That happened, right? So then, I come home, taking care of the seeds, right? I turn on BFTB, and you know how his show can get. So I got the earbud in. So I got the earbud in, and I'm listening to him, and he's cooking, and I saw the title, so I kind of knew where he was gonna go. So I'm just looking and laughing, right? And then he says my name. The brother says, "Man, yeah, I see what's that cat named? Ruben Langford." So yeah, I see Ruben Langford going at my boy Drew. It's whatever. And I say, wait a minute, what? Because I was just listening. I wasn't I wasn't interacting. Like when y'all see me just say salute in the chat and I don't respond to you, I'm busy. So I just say, yo, salute to the chat. So if I don't respond to you, please don't take that personal. I'm just like, I'm busy. So I was cooking dinner. And I looked down at the phone. I'm like, who's talking? He said, Ruben. I said, why do I know that name? And I said, oh, that's the mofo that BF calls Tank. And I said, well, I don't know. Well, I know he showed up here. And the day he showed up, which was like maybe 2 weeks ago, and he said something crazy. Wonder, what up? He said something crazy like, as long as you don't talk about Tank, yo, it's cool. I said, wait, what? Hey, let me help you out. Get the F out of here. And I booted him. I blocked him. What do I tell y'all? ES salute, sis. What do I tell y'all? I prefer quality over quantity. I don't need his view. I don't need his support. And I damn sure don't want people around that I have to argue with every day. All right? There's a couple of people I keep around so y'all can see what I'm talking about. When I say there's unconditional fans, I'm not lying. I keep that around so y'all can see it. Tay, good morning. So I'm like, whoa, wow, So, and I'm saying, whoa, I kicked him out of here. Why? He's talking about me. So I picked up the phone. And I looked, and I couldn't see what he said. But if BF said it, he must have said something crazy. I said, okay. Well, dinner was ready anyway. So I went and I sat down in the living room. And off with his head. It was a full-blown attack. I'm the last person you want to get into it in the chat. I'm the last person. So a couple of things I learned, that I see that's consistent. The English is always bad. All right, you're typing in shorthand. I asked, when you address me, don't address me in shorthand. All right. My younger sister is a high school teacher. And it was English, and she shown me the work. And I'm reading these papers. A lot of these kids, when they write papers, it's in shorthand. Instead of putting WHY, they put Y. They type like how they text. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. They got to know how to turn that off, man. So I told them, don't do that. When you address me, because a lot of the stuff, I swear to God, I can't read it. They put in acronyms that were made specifically for text, like LMFAO and WTF, and I'm like, what? And she said, these are high school seniors. Ooh. What? Excuse me?
What?
All right. This kid's about to get a diploma? Okay. 88, what up? Michael Ray, what's good? I said, what the fuck? So I just went in on him, because realistically, Tank fans like that, a fan of any fighter on that level, they really can't deal with me, because all I got to do is question their education, question their integrity as a person of color, and I could take it anywhere I want to take it. Al Jones, Mr. Shelton, Aaron, what up? I could take it, and that's what I did. I took him on a ride, and I get the regular, use the clown, and I'm when I'm reading his stuff, I hear this voice, and it's not good. It's doofy goofy, and I'm like, bro, well, I said a lot. And Anthony, what up? And it was all initiated by him. I was just listening to the show. I didn't know he said anything to me. I didn't have the phone in my hand. I wasn't on my desktop. So I said, why is this dude talking to me? I said, I blocked him. So he's in his feelings. I don't know why he was coming at me, but then when I started responding in abundance, it wasn't so fun anymore. Here's what I know about most Tank fans. I'm probably older than your mama. Here's another fact. I slammed a lot of chicks in Baltimore. You may or may not be my karma. I'm kidding, but I'm not, but I'm kidding. But wait a minute, if you are in your 20s, no. I stopped running the streets in 99. So if you're in your early 20s, no. I stopped running the streets literally in 99. So if you was born in 2000, no. But seriously though, he became a lab rat, another lab rat. And I said, wow. There was another situation where the monkey midget from Tampa got the LDBC's entire penis in his esophagus.
Get your hand off my penis!
And it's like we're here in our own lane talking boxing. And I noticed, here's the thing. All of this happening in boxing right now. The biggest thing for me is, Ryan Garcia with the racial outbursts and him lying. He's literally lying. Slip the jab. They're going to hit me for back child support. Because if those hoes even find me, because I'm not hiding, they don't want to go to child support. Because as soon as they say, well, we got to establish paternity, they're going to vanish. That's happened to me. Yeah, mine? Okay, let's get to the business. The first thing we're going to do is establish paternity. That chick changed her number. That's a story. I'm going to save that for Patreon. I went on a hunt. I was like, oh, okay. All right. I know what time it is. Anyway. Randy, what up? There's real things going on. And when I look at these black content creators, where we are the focus, where they choose to try and violate us, I'm like, wow. My brother LaRon, Broken Traditions in the building, salute. I say, wow. Wow. Yeah, these black boxing content creators. I mean, you want to talk about if a jig was an ice cream cake, a vanilla ice cream cake, they're cutting them with the best tap dance shoes that you've ever seen. David Scott, my brother, salute. And I'm like, with all of this stuff going on, that's literally affecting boxing, I don't know how we become the focus. And then it dawned on me. Black people are cursed. Chief, what up? We're cursed. We're never going to get it together. I've come to terms with that. We can't move forward with knuckle draggers like that kid Ruben. Can't move forward. We over here pointing out the discrepancies of boxing. And when we say discrepancies, we're talking about everyone. Sure, we support black fighters, but we also call them out on their nonsense when they F up. You know why? We can't ignore it. You know why? Because when they F up, who flies to our channel? If Tank messes up on Friday, by Friday night, if we put up a video about anything else other than Tank messing up in the street, others are gonna come to our chats. Oh, but you ain't gonna talk about Tank though, huh? Why do you want us to talk about Tank so bad in a negative light? And you see, when we told these niggas that, they ain't want to hear it. Main Biker, my brother, what up? Oh yeah, broken traditions, that's what we did. It's called the LDBC. We did separate. We did build our own. And you know what happens? When we just don't deal with the foolishness, they come over to our channels. And that's why I have so many wrenches. That's why I block people. You get what I'm saying? Imagine having Black Wall Street, but the law enforcement in Black Wall Street, one of the things they had to deal with was black people trying to burn shit up. I mean, we understand when the crackers tried to come and do it. We understand that. But why are you trying to burn down that store, stealing over here, assaulting people? Why are you acting out? We built this. Why are you acting out? Man, because why? That store owner think he owe that, and that store owner over there, he think he owe that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is prohibiting you from owning your own store? Now watch this. Imagine they start their own store and all they do is sell t-shirts and books about the other store owners. And it's all negative. It's all negative. And the bottom line is they mad because he was such a foul person, we just don't want to deal with him. Does this make sense? So now the dude has a store, but he's selling t-shirts that are anti the other stores that just don't want him around. So his business becomes pretty much disrespecting his own people. But watch this. Is he a part of you? No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not our people. So you just don't deal with him. You just don't deal with him. Let me tell you how ridiculous, and I'm gonna say his name because I can. Jeff, what up? My brother Reef shared a post on his in his community tab, and it showed up on my timeline. Apparently, Coach Malakun, you know, the 4'11" nigga with an afro that came to New York and was scared to come to the Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney event. That guy, that midget who came to New York but didn't come to the weigh-in and didn't come to the actual fight. He came to New York, saw 78. 78 said, okay, we square. But when you see Drew, you got to get right with him. That's different. And then he checked out the hotel and we didn't see him at all. Told 78, hey, ain't no problem, you know, ain't no beef. I ain't gonna talk about y'all no more. He tried to go to Marco's Comedy Club. Marco wasn't there though. So you came up to New York for a weekend, didn't go to the weigh-in and didn't go to the fight because you were scared of me. That's a true story. I'm not making it up. I was looking for him. I wanted to talk to him. I had questions. Y'all know how I do. I have questions. I didn't see him. I said, this nigga ain't here. He was there. He wasn't at the fight. He wasn't at the weigh-in. Well, he put up a post. I don't know when he put it up, but Reef shared it. I think the nigga had a snake in his yard and he killed the snake. You know what he does? He makes it a meme. Says LDBC. He said they sent someone to assassinate me. LDBC killer. So I said, this is hilarious. We're in October. Why is he still thinking about us? So then I swipe. And what do I see? What do I see? He said something. Now, where have you heard this before? He said something, BBL Drew. I said, oh, wasn't there some clown in here yesterday that said BBL Drew? And I said, what are you, men don't get, the only man I know with a BBL is that fat homo Saucy Santana. Nah, Big Top, he's not. Not with me. He's not. Not with me at all. See, I don't deal with the dude. Now, I don't know you, Big Top. I don't know you. But I don't deal with that guy. Because I'm going somewhere with this show. I'm really not talking about boxing this morning. I'm going somewhere with it's relatable, but I'm going somewhere. That dude is not solid. He's a fraud. I never said anything to that dude or about that dude. Next thing you know, he's running around with LDBC killer shirts. We did nothing to that dude. We didn't do anything. Imagine getting out your bed and somebody beefing with you and you're like, well, who's this? I didn't do anything to this dude. What is this? That's how it happens with 100% of these dudes. So his punk ass came to New York. He came to New York and let me tell y'all, bro. I was going to work that day. I was going to skip the weigh-in. And 78 called me. He said, you would never guess who's in the hotel, same hotel as me. I'm thinking he's going to say some chick or whatever. Well, he may as well. And he said, Malachi. I said, Malachi who? He said, Coach Malachi. I said, you're kidding. He said, yeah. I said, bet. I went to the window. I said, yo, I'm going home sick. Right there. Went back home, changed, flew to Brooklyn. Boom! Parked up, calling people. I'm like, yo, all right, well, where's he at? 78 told me, yo, he saw him on the elevator. They spoke one-on-one. He started putting cases out on KQKC. It was amazing. I said, okay, well, where is he? I want to talk to him. I want to know what his problem. I want to know what I did to him. He said, well, it's the weigh-in. He should be here. I'm standing there with my brother, Clarence McLean, and the Maniac, the boxing maniac, my brothers from the Bronx. Shout out to those four corners. So I'm standing there with them. I'm looking around. I had to look down because, he's short. I saw Blue. I saw Marco. Saw everybody. Rick Glasser, his friend, who I heard gave him a credential. I said, he got to show up, right? So I stepped in to go in where media was, right? Saw Boots, took a picture with Boots Ennis. I'm like, where this dude is at? Where's he at? Wayne came, B-Hop acted up. Whatever. We went down and checked the ring and everything. I'm looking around. Where's Malakun? I saw Rick Glass. I said, well, that's his man. That's another thing. That's his man. Rick Glasser, that's his man. You see what I'm saying? That's his man. I was like, okay, well, he got to show up, right? Didn't see him. Weigh-ins over. We were just hanging out. Us, DHP, and the LDBC. I'm looking around like, where is he? Didn't see him. I said, I'll see him at the fight. Well, I'm skipping a very important part. When I'm standing there with Clarence McLean, I said, did you see Coach Malachi? He said, he's here? I said, yeah. He said, I haven't seen him. He picks up his phone. He says, well, he's live right now. I said, well, wait, I'm thinking he's live in the building somewhere. No. I said, that looked like a hotel room. What the hell are you doing at the hotel room? All the festivities are here. Everyone is here. Why are you? I was like, oh man. Now I didn't want to put that coward coat on him. I didn't want to put that on him. I did look, and people asking him in the chat, yeah, I'm okay. Ain't nothing happening out here. Yo, look, man, we're parents, grandparents. Ain't no one trying to go to jail for beating up on a 4'11" dude with an afro. I was like, what is this? I said, okay, well, I guess he's not coming. Fine. The next day, I said, well, I'll see him at the fight. We'll talk. You think I saw him at the fight? No, because he wasn't there. Now, how I'm telling you is what happened. He was in New York, but he wasn't at the weigh-in. He wasn't at the fight. He went to Marco's comedy club. Marco wasn't there. Marco told me at the fight, he said, yeah, he showed up at my comedy club. I said, oh, y'all met? He said, I wasn't there. I was home. When his managers called him, he said, yeah, some little nigga, he didn't say that. He said, yeah, some dude came looking for you. He said, oh, okay, who? He said, it was some guy named Roach Malacoon. He said, oh, well, you know. I said, I'll see him. So in between every fight, I got up. Me, Marco, and Champ side was sitting. We was all sitting in press row. After every fight, I got up and I did a lap around the Barclays. I'm looking for him. I'm literally looking for him. I didn't see him. Now, after this dude told 78 ain't no beef, ain't no problem between us. Look, I don't even know how we had a problem to begin with. I don't know what happened. Dude goes home and does a meme with my face in it and 78's face in it and his face in it, like West Side. I'm like, whoa. Huh? Exactly, Dragon fan. You're not the only person that said that. The dude came to New York. He had no footage from the Barclays, nothing. Dude came to New York to go live from his hotel room. That's a true story. If you think I'm lying, check his page. He might have some footage of him walking down a Brooklyn street or something, but he wasn't at the fight. He wasn't with Rick Glasser. Mac of the South, my brother, King. So whatever he says, the time for him to make do on anything that he says he does with the LDBC, that was the time to do it. All the major people were there. Me, Blue, PFTB, 78, Black, CC, we were all there. He was there, but not there. Right? But I know what he says and how he clowns, that's the sexy part. But this is the real. He was here, and we didn't meet. And he's on my dick the most. But he was here. That's the question. Why didn't you meet up with Drew? I went live. I was at the presser after the fight. Before the fight, I was at the weigh-in. I was outside. What do I tell people? I'm outside. You flew from Florida to New York. And this is the point of the show, y'all. This is a black man. You think I want to go through this with another black man? How about this? The brother in the I didn't get his name. His name is Top. Bro, I don't know what I did to that dude. I literally woke up one day and he was trying to bully me online, like talking crap. And I'm like, what? Why everything gotta be about my goddamn physique? And then, he was online 3 years ago calling me a midget. And I'm like, okay, he gotta be about at least 6'5". Nope. He took a picture with Bill Haney. Bill Haney's 5'9". I'm significantly bigger than him. He took a picture with Bill. He's up to the top of his hair is at Bill's collarbone. 78 said, yo, bro, that dude is significantly shorter than me. I'm taller than the general. I said, oh my God, what is this dude has an inferiority complex. He's a midget. When the ladies say little dick energy, you should see his picture there. He sounds like a cartoon character. He got that scruffy ass afro on his head. He's a fraud. Now, as much as I tried to like leave it alone. I'm like, man, just ignore him. He's a clown. Now he's shooting snakes in his yard and hashtagging LDBC in it. You gotta watch these messages that you put out, dude. I'm being serious, man. You killed a snake in your backyard and hashtag the LDBC in it. What the fuck you talking about? How about this? Better yet, I know what you're trying to say. Because remember when I said not every brother ain't your brother, right? Tay, he's dead ass your height. Dead ass. But why are you saying it? What is your fascination with us? And as long as we have niggas like that, black people will never move forward. We are always off code. So this Ryan Garcia calling us niggas and wanting to dig up George Floyd, he couldn't do this in the 90s. He couldn't do this. He'd be so uncomfortable. But George Zimmerman, he could leave the house whenever he wants to. Because never mind George Zimmerman, what I'm saying and doing here online is more important to you. You understand? There's something wrong with you dudes. There's legitimately something wrong. Now you new niggas that were born in 2010, 2009. Like Copper said, you have no connection to the ancestors. You don't know what you read about racism. You probably seen some brothers and sisters getting hit with hoses in black and white on YouTube. You have no idea. Racism is worse today because it's more covert and y'all don't even know how to recognize it. Because your single moms ain't teach you shit. What you know is you hate your dad because you don't know him, because your mom done chased him off or got knocked up on a cruise, a bootleg cruise, spit you out and said I could do it by myself. And by the time you got unbearable at 14, she brought multiple men in the house to try and father you. They was just trying to smash your moms. So now you growing up, rebelling against men because you never knew what a good man was. And all you know is your mama. It's a thing. This is a domino effect. So all of this behavior and hostility towards guys like Errol Spence, guys like Deontay, guys like Devin, and y'all approach towards Bill, it all makes sense. If I look in y'all lives, I bet you a lot of the things that I'm saying is you. The other side is what BFTB was talking about last night. Most of y'all are homosexuals. I'm doing a video on exactly that. And I cannot upload it to YouTube. That's going to be my first Patreon video. But I want to make sure it's picture perfect, video perfect. Because I have more than enough ammunition by way of what these dudes put in my chat, by things I've seen on social media, on Instagram. These are men saying this. And I'm looking at it like, what is that? And it takes me back. I always talk about this when I used to have to buy these magazines and the girls would run up to me just to snatch the Albie Shore poster out of my magazine. That makes sense. Those are little delusional girls. While they're grown men standing in the pocket for a dude like Tank with his behavior. I'm not even talking about boxing. I'm talking about his behavior. If you can disregard what that kid is doing, please, man. That whole team could stay the fuck away from me. That kid has no guidance. Floyd Mayweather's only guidance was Al Heyman. It wasn't his father. His father already messed up. Now let me ask you a question. Financially, he good, right? Well, we think he's good. But let me ask you a question. How is he as a father? Go. My brother LaRon, Broken Traditions, in that super chat, much love. He said, Drew, this story got me in tears. Flying to New York from Florida to sit in a hotel room is the funniest thing I've heard all week. LaRon, I'm not lying. If he wasn't at Barclays, He had on the disguise with the glasses, the nose, and the mustache. I didn't see him. You can ask Champside. You can ask Marco. There was a brother that was writing for a boxing blog. I forgot. He told me too. Forgot his name. But after every fight, I got up and I did a lap around the Barclays. Did not find him. Did not find him. Brother Reef, my brother. So this fool's killing snakes and saying, oh, they sent one after me. Hashtag LDBC killer. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Is that a death threat? You see, these niggas, they say things they don't even know. What educated man does things like that? That's not clowning. Really think about that. A dead snake, he takes a picture of it and says that they sent one after me. Hashtag LDBC killer. That sounds like a message to me. But the killer was in my city and was scared to leave his hotel room. I'm not kidding. If he was about that life and he thought that this was some gangster stuff, because this is something that he's initiating. I need y'all to understand this. He's initiating this. Where was all this smoke? April 20th, April 19th. Where was it? I said I was open to the conversation. What happened? Here's what happened. Nothing. We never met. We never met. But cats run over there. Why? Because he don't like us. Why? He can't explain it. I did nothing to that guy. All he does is he lives and dies. He talks about us. We're Wakandans and everything else. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Would you consider that your brother? I'm supposed to go to bat for that dude? No, I'm not Jesus. I ain't perfect. I know when to leave people alone. Let me tell you something else. Everybody that got my penis in their mouth, or they think, got my penis in their mouth, pause. All of those dudes, every last one of them. I ain't do shit to them. But turn on my computer. Turn on my computer and talk boxing. I'm not the athlete. I'm talking about the athletes. And the only reason why they clap at us is because we're talking about someone that they have a fascination over, or they don't like what 78 has accomplished here. I've had these dudes on the panel. I had that dude, what's this dude? Buckle Up, Sports Prediction, whatever his name is. I had him on the panel. And after all the cursing and everything, I said, yo, what is your problem with me? What is your problem with me for real? The video's still up. You want to know what video it is? It's called Why the LDBC Has Trust Issues. I was talking about Bruce Gass. And I made references to several people. And then I dropped him the link and we spoke after we cursed each other out and everything. I said, well, what is your problem with me? And everything he said about me was wrong. And I addressed everything. You said that Cool Boy Steph got cheated. You said that Monster knew he stacks his rap. I said, I did not say that. Yes, you did. Where did I get it from? I didn't make it up. How about Cool Boy Steph's team said it? And Joseph Townsend dropped the article he dropped the link to the article in the chat. I didn't say it. He said it. And then there's video. Rachel Donnell sent me video on ESPN when he was getting his hands wrapped. He was stacking them on video. I said, wait a minute. It's not tape, gauze, tape. It's supposed to be gauze, tape, gauze. That's stacking. Guess where they were fighting though? In Japan. And guess what? That's legal over there. So I said in my video, he has a decision to make. Stay there and fight or pack your shit and go home. He stood there and fight, and he fought, and he got knocked out. Young Abel, salute. Razor, what up? Jose, my brother, what up? Lambros, if I missed you in the chat, know that I love you. I didn't say that. There was everything he said. Now, dude got like 13, 14 videos with my name in it. And I said, yo, bro, I'm on your channel right now. What is going on with you? I mean, seriously. I don't know you. This is the first time we're speaking. So now we're talking. I don't know what your problem is. You know what the problem was? Nothing. And at the end of that video, at the end of that live, you know what, Drew? I'm going to get off your bumper. We'll see. And he didn't. He's not a man of his word. His word means nothing. And guess where he's from? Baltimore. L Hitman, what up? Baltimore. See what I mean? See what I mean? Kane, what up? Rashad, what up? See what I mean? Did nothing to him, don't know him. I knew about him. But I never said anything to him. And even when he was in BFTV's chat or on the panel, never said nothing to him. I said, man, yeah, exactly, Mr. Shelton, that nonsense. There's a dude right now, watching me right now. What he does is he waits for me to say someone's name or refer to somebody, and he watches my live, runs to the person, and timestamps the video and says, Drew was talking about you at 44 minutes and 10 seconds into his live. I literally have someone that does that with my content. And he's going to have a ball today. Look, man, bad people talk about me. I ain't got time to respond to them. I don't. What I'm telling you is what's really happening. I got people talking about, they're worried about me and what I do. I'm not even the biggest channel. Out of all of them, it was one white guy that I showed mad love to. And he took the goddamn stuffed cabbage and threw it in my face. And that's what the video was about. Why does the LDBC have trust issues? It was about him. Freedom's March. Word up, that dude pushing up daisies in Baltimore. Responding to me. Didn't know him, I don't even know that dude. I'm like, why is this? Yo, dude got like 30 videos with my name in it. Literally went to his grave talking crazy about me. Literally went to his grave. I got other brothers and sisters lying on me. Oh, we got it on good authority that you telling people not to go to so-and-so channel, my channel, and my what? I would never. Hell, the motherfuckers that hate me, I don't even tell y'all not to go there. I say, y'all do what y'all want. But what do I always say? What do I always say? If you can't be two places at one time. If you go there, especially if that brother, this dude Malachi, that last thing that Reef showed me, to me, that's a death threat. Don't tell me you're going over there for the boxing content, but my name is in the goddamn title. And they're trying to roast me. Mind you, they don't know me. They're trying to roast me for 3 hours. And you in the chat with fire emojis. And then when you're caught over there, it's like, no, I'm there for the boxing content. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. But that's okay. Stay over there. And what's the problem if I'm telling you stay over there and don't come back here? What's the problem? You like that. You don't like what's going on over here. You can't be two places at one time. Go over there. You can't sell, Acuras at an Acura dealer, but then walk across the street and hang out in the BMW dealership. Trying to talk business. It don't work. Freedom's March in that super chat. He says, Drew always standing on business. I sure am. Support by putting color in the chat. Sensitive light skins need to stay out of the public of square. Man, they do. Appreciate you. Press, this ain't about boxing this morning. This is about character. It's about character. Press, you're a young man, and I understand you. I really do. I really do. I just need you just to listen to the point I'm making. This is what we go through as a community. We're getting attacked by other black people. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. We get attacked. As I've gotten older, you know, you learn things, and I just want the people that have no hope to stay away from me. That's all I want. I want them to stay away from me. And Coach Malachi did a good job staying away from me. Who flies all the way up to New York and to not go to an event? You understand what I'm saying? I was like, man, this dude losing so many points. You didn't even want to, what I'm going to do, beat you up, dude? I got shit to lose. Why would I want to go sit down in prison? Why would I want to go sit down in prison for if I beat that dude up, that's bullying, man. I am significantly bigger than him. And I could fight. He could say whatever he wants. He lift a little weights, whatever. Means nothing. Means nothing. But you posting pictures with decapitated snakes talking about we sent it for you, LDBC killer. Dude, that's a threat, bro. That's a threat. And the sad part is, first of all, ain't nobody scared of you. All right. But the sad part is you could have met every last one of us face to face. And trust me, nobody was willing to do a bid for putting a foot in your ass. You're a coward, dude. And that's the sad part. You got a bunch of bootlickers running behind you because they think you funny and you talk about us all the time. But the reality was when it came time for you could have met all of us, you didn't do it. You met the general, the leader of the LDBC. You did nothing. You start throwing KQKC under the bus. That's a true story. And you checked out the hotel. Now you see, Big Top. Let me just make sure I'm clear. I'm not putting no coats on you or nothing. Let me reiterate what I'm saying. There comes a point in time where if you don't make the choice is going to be made for you. And I say that respectfully. I'm telling you that dude put up a threatening post. I'm telling you, if you go to his channel and just put in LDBC, a bunch of shit is going to pop up. I'm telling you, we did nothing to that dude. I'm telling you that this dude has a character flaw that is, it's a part of our community. And it's dangerous. So it comes a point in time where even if he says something that you agree with or whatever, you gotta look at the character of a person. Floyd Mayweather is a phenomenal boxer, but as a father, he ain't shit. I wouldn't trust him around my daughters. I wouldn't trust him to raise my son. He's a failed father. You know what I'm saying? So you could be a savant in one area, but every place else, you're disgusting. And one thing I've gotten to know about the social media thing is that you could be whoever you want. I'm telling you, whatever he's talking about, he's not built like that. You understand what I'm saying? And April 19th and 20th proved that. It proved that. And that's all of these dudes. All of the death threats and everything else. Every major fight that I've been through, I can't tell you how many death threats I got. Half of London was supposed to jump me and stab me and cut me up in Vegas. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. So now it comes to the point where I don't care what they're saying. What about the quality of this person? Everything that I'm saying, Big Top, and I'm not coming for you or anything. I'm telling you, I'm not lying on this guy. This guy's sick. He has a problem. And when you're sick like that and you have a problem, I don't care how smart you are when the camera's on you. You have a character flaw. That is not my brother. I did not start anything with that dude. I just got on my computer one day and he's calling me out my name. Didn't do anything to this dude. Don't know him. And when it came time for us to meet, I wanted to ask him, bro, what did I do to you? Or who told you I was talking about you? There's a lot of that stuff going on. People come to me at least once a month. Oh, somebody was talking about you. I'm like, look, man, either if it's family, of course I listen to them. And of course I know about it. My brother Jose hit me up, well, through Kano, he hit me up. I already knew about the video, so I'm cool. So family's different. But there's a lot of like insecure men. Insecure men, all you got to do is tell them, yo, someone's talking about you. And they don't even do no research. They don't even pick up the phone or email or nothing. They go right to their thing. I'm like, yo, this is my response to so-and-so. Butt blast boxing 2000. Wait, what is wrong with you? Huh? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. And the reality is, a lot of these dudes are sick, and you can hear it when they talk. You can tell there's literally something wrong with these dudes. So I look at Malachi, and I'm like, first of all, he's like about 5'2". He got a high-pitched voice. This dude's insecurities shine. So all he has is to talk about us. And we're doing right. That dude has insane character flaws. You go to his channel, he's talking about all of us. Me, BFTB 78, the entire LDBC. Go to my channel. You put his name in there. You don't see nothing. And I ain't got to clown him. What I'm telling y'all is the truth. There's a bunch of these dudes that do it. Him, Reggie, a whole bunch of these niggas. Now, question. All we want to be is away from those dudes. But they make like damn near videos every day about us. But nobody questions that. Now, here's my question. The people that go over there to listen to that stuff, to hit the like button on that stuff, do you think I want them around me? There's people that's double dipped and they came back to me and lied and said, no, I was there for the boxing content. No, you wasn't. My goddamn name was in the goddamn live stream. He wasn't talking about boxing. He was talking about me all morning or all day for 3 hours, and you was there. Brother, go over there. Stay there. I don't want you. Unsub. Quality over quantity. Word up, Just Spark. That dude, y'all remember Fraggle Rock? He sounded like a Fraggle. These are some sick niggas. All these niggas is crazy. Just look at them. Cameron Fields in the chat, she reads people for a living. She will tell you. She will tell you. You can look at these dudes and just listen to them. You can just, if y'all can't read people at y'all age, there's something wrong. When I say, who's this guy? I went to his live. I'm looking at his eyes, and I'm like, he a clown. But wait, there's something else wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Big Top, but the thing is, if you have a character flaw, like, look, I understand what you're saying, but watch this, y'all. You could have the best co-worker in the world. You come to work, oh man, I left my wallet at home. Don't worry, I got you. He buy you lunch. You know what I'm saying? You know, he helps you on the floor, whatever it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Drive you to and from work sometimes. Too much snow on the ground, but he got an SUV. He's a great dude. And 2 years later, you find out when he goes home, he drinks and he starts beating his wife up. You see what I mean? I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. This is along those lines. Anyone could talk X's and O's. Anyone could talk X's and O's. Stormy talks X's and O's. And I never watched this dude's channel all the way through. But I bet you Stormy talks X's and O's better than his punk ass. And it's easier on the ears because his voice is annoying. But I can't overlook one thing just to say, okay, and this is just me. I'm not telling you what to do, Big Top. I'm just saying, this is just me. This is just me. I can't disregard one thing just to get a little bit of something else. I can't disregard that. What do they say about Jeffrey Dahmer? His neighbors said, well, he was quiet. I didn't, he was a good guy, paid his rent on time, whatever they said. But he had ass in the freezer. You can't say, well, he paid his rent on time so he could stay there and eat all the ass he want. No. That's what they say about most mass murderers. That's what they say about most of them. Well, he was quiet. He was quiet, kept to himself. I known him for years. Bodies. So I can't disregard certain things. There were channels literally that I was just about to hit the subscribe button to. And then, of course, I go there and then they talk about someone I'm cool with. I'm like, well, there goes that. No longer interested. You see what I mean? So I can't disregard things. I cannot. I cannot. These dudes have character flaws. So when I ask, are y'all going to be on the right side of history? This is what the show's about. All of those character flaws that these dudes have. I can't say, yo, I'm just there for the content. I cannot say that. I'm not going to say that. Yo, Floyd got strippers bouncing around and he has a daughter that he didn't raise right and she's stabbing people, breaking into rappers' houses and stabbing the other girlfriend and he got strippers. But he a good boxer though. I'm done with Floyd, man. I'm done with Floyd. What he did to the Haneys, I'm done with him. And then we were telling people, y'all were laughing. Y'all remember the conversation? Bill. I say, yo, we laughing. We getting sound bites off of this, but this isn't funny. Because Devin was in his gym. He was showing him the ropes as far as boxing was concerned. As far as boxing, see Big Top? As far as boxing was concerned, he was giving him real game. But once Floyd wasn't getting what he wanted as far as business was concerned, he helped Ryan do what he did, but Ryan got caught. Right? He stood right up there and when Cameron asked him, he said, yo, did you tell Ryan to come in 3 pounds over? You know what he said? I can't say much because, the New York State Athletic Commission, they start suing people and stuff. You know what he didn't say? He didn't say no. You see what I mean? All he had to do was say, nope, didn't do it. That's it. Trey Will, salute. All he had to do was say, nope, didn't do it. He didn't do it. He went on the monologue. I said, oh my God. That's a dude you want to have in the center. Now, there's some younger cats that think like, listen, y'all think I'm making it up. They think like women. How many women do you hear say, well, this nigga ugly, this nigga fat, or this nigga breast stink, but he got a good car though. He got money though. There's dudes that will hang around Floyd if he's buying all the drinks, buying them Jordans or Timbs, whatever it is they into. But they will disregard everything else. He is a horrible person. He's a failed father. I'm not going to be around dudes. Stuff like that was fascinating when I was 16, 17. But when you get a little older, I don't want to be surrounded by strippers 24 hours a day. What does that mean? You a stronger dude when you holding down a wife and a family. Or 2 wives, if you can pull that off. In a family. Who's in a better position in life? You got to keep those strippers fresh. got to keep their hair done and nails done. Now, of course, he's a millionaire. He can afford it. But how much money are you blowing on 20 strippers? I'm sorry, when he did choose a woman to procreate with, he beat her up, allegedly, right? And even if he did it, she lied on him. And he got jail time. And isn't that the same chick that was found dead in the car? Right? Is that the same chick? Baby mama? Don't know what happened there. I'm not saying he did anything, but don't know what happened there. It's very strange. Then the daughter he raised, look at that. And then he knocked up Miss Jackson. She was pregnant with twins. She aborted them after he done got her a BBL. So socially, this dude is an idiot. But in the ring, he's a savant. But his behavior outside of the ring, I can't ignore it. And when he retired, it got progressively worse. And now I'm seeing how he moves. Adrian Broner we're still supposed to be talking about Adrian Broner as a major player in the game of boxing. But he legitimately effed him off. Shakur out the Olympics. When they asked him, why don't you go to Mayweather Promotions? He said, there's a lot of talk over there. I remember him saying that. I said, And he went to Top Rank? Let me get this straight. You're not going to go to Florida. You went to Top Rank? There was something going on there. Character flaws. No doubt, LeBron, I appreciate you. Character flaws. Shout out to fool-ass Earthman.
You fool-ass Earthman.
And that super chat, man. Salute to you, good brother. Much love. Character flaws. Need to look at the character of these people. How Floyd behaved is unbecoming. And watch this. The Tank fans thought that was real funny. And I said, man, he's doing it to Devin. Don't think for 2 seconds he won't do it to Tank. And lo and behold, what did he do a month later? What did he do a month later? Now I'm seeing stories about, I didn't investigate it, but I'm hearing stories about Floyd was not letting him in the gym or something going on. But I said, look, he's falling out with Tank now. You see, it's not funny now, right? Now it's not funny. You see, y'all were just laughing, right? Remember the sparring footage? Remember that? Remember the sparring footage? Oh, yeah, Devin got beat up. I'll say, wait a minute. Before this became an argument, this was a conversation years ago. And when Floyd Sr. was asked, he said, well, who won the sparring? Jay Bean, what up? He said, well, who won the sparring? And what did Floyd Sr. say? He said, Devin won. I said, oh, well, okay. And then when Bill started talking about it, Bill said, yeah, we put $5,000 up and I won. I said, okay, well, he won. Years later, an edited 90-second clip, my brother, 503 line in the building. He said, if Floyd owns part of the PBC with Al Heyman, why isn't he holding Al down this time of need? That's a great question. I heard Al Heyman's sick. Where is the get well soon? And, I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he isn't. I don't know. I'm just wondering. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. See what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Jay Bean in that super chat, much love. He says, keep on punching, Drew. I'm on the job, good brother. I'm on the job. Salute to you. Much love. He said they kicked Tank out the gym. Bro, you see what I mean? Now, how'd that happen? Remember all of this? Oh, no, they just selling the fight and they really cool. No. We told you a while ago that Floyd was like this. Adrian Broner could tell you he's really like this. That whole thing is dysfunctional. So I'm like, and then the 90-second clip of Tank fighting Devin comes out. They're like, oh, see, he beat him up. And then Adrian Broner saying, no, I stopped it because he was about to get cooked. They said, get your ass out the ring. He left the ring, and from what we heard, Devin beat him up. And I believe that because Bill won the money. Did y'all forget this? I said, wait. Bill won 5 racks. He won it off that spawn session. He won it. So what are we talking about? And then it was still an argument, and what happened? The real footage came out. Magically, after Tank fell out with Floyd, then the real footage came out. And all of a sudden, Floyd ain't do nothing. So he ain't tell Ryan to come in 3 pounds over, right? Allegedly, he can't say. But he didn't say no, but he can't say whether he did or he didn't, but he didn't say no. The 90-second footage came out. They said, Floyd, did you put that out? He said no. Then he falls out with Tank, and then all the footage comes out. Floyd, did you put that out? No. My question is, when are y'all going to be done dealing with Floyd? Are you on the right side of history? The man clearly says, I'm going to rob the bank before he has these expedition fights. These exhibition fights. I'm going to rob the bank. That's what he says. I'm going to rob the bank. Rob the bank. Meanwhile, we're trying to get undisputed fights and everything else, and we getting resistance from that. But Floyd's talking about he's going to rob the bank. Can everyone stop what they're doing for 2 seconds and say, hey, man, Floyd, go sit your ass down. Don't nobody care what you're doing? Why are you taking the shine? Didn't he try to have an exhibition on the same night that Tank was fighting? That's your man? This is disgusting, man. This is disgusting behavior. And I know, there's gonna be 1,000 response videos. I'm used to it, man. Dig in my personal life, use my government name, make my government name sound like a female name. Do your worst. But the real point is, you can't do me. And that's the problem. You guys are infatuated with me. Everything else is my body. I can't help it if I'm taller than you. I can't help it if I'm better looking than you. I can't help it if your wife literally looked at me, she'd want to fuck. For 2 reasons. She's tired of you, and she needs something better. Tell her to hit me up. Maybe we could work something out. I'm like that. My brother Kofa in that super chat, salute. He says, support black male media. Stopping in for a like, love, and the collection play. Headed back to work, keep on cooking. Drum on the job. That's my brother, bro. ATL on deck. Salute. Salute, brother. Got all of this wild shit happening. And it's crazy because all I've done is try to help people. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I don't have it handy, Shower. I do have it, though. I don't have it handy right now, though. Yeah, Jaquila, I'm dead serious. I'm talking to the cucks out here. If your wife need a hall pass to stay in your marriage, put her ass on a plane, send her to New York. You're not invited. I'll get her right. It's my form of therapy. I'll get her right. I'll send her right back to you. I ain't gonna break nothing. Harold, salute. She need that 9-iron. I knock teeth out with this. That's on Jesus. I know they mad. It's okay. It's okay. Act, what up? It's okay. I got energy. When she go home, you do the cotton swab on her jaw, on the inside. They were like, sir, we found semen. Babe, semen? Really? She gonna be like, yo, listen, it was only 1/1000th of a gram.
Whoa! What the
Don't! Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Now how you feel about that 1/1000th of a gram? How I feel now? Corey, what up? How I feel now? It was only a building. She came to see me. We hung out for a weekend. She acting funny. You swab her up, and they found the billionth of a gram. How'd it get there? Guess what? Xavier, what up? Guess what? Newsflash. When I finished, it was more than a billionth of a gram. Trust me. That's just what you found. I mean, she spit out a container of milk when I got done. Well, half of it. She swallowed the other half. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. But she nasty. Anyway. Back to checking you fools. Are you on the right side of history? Yeah, nah, and I ain't joking. References furnished upon request. Fuck out of here. Anyway. And that's another thing, man. These dudes, you always calling people gay. You always talk about his penis. Because y'all are gay, and I got a big dick. I'm proud of that. Newsflash. Life is a lot easier when you got a big dick. It is. How many broke dudes, they ain't got nothing going on for themselves but a lot of women? Why do you think they have a lot of women around them? You ever wondered, like, why that ugly dude always got these chicks? He might have some game, but you know what? Those chicks keep coming back to him for a reason. He's knocking their spines out. At the end of the day, sexual gratification does mean a lot. Now that runs its course after a while. I took myself off the market, but trust me, I'll still out there, trail of destruction. You'd hear the Godzilla music every time I walk in somewhere. And let me tell you something, these little dudes on YouTube, that's what it is. I walk into a room and own it. Own it. They don't. Not at 5 feet tall. Not with your stomach hanging over your goddamn belt buckle. Grown-ass men looking like single West Indian women that worked in the banana fields. Grown men looking like that. Then they see me and like, damn it. Gotta be something wrong with him. Yeah, something wrong with all of us. If you gotta try and find something wrong with me to make yourself look good, that's a sad state of affairs. I'm handsome. Matter of fact, I ain't show my face for a while. Let me make the head. Good morning. I make the haters mad. Good morning. Good morning. Mad at me. But I want to show y'all something. To be on the right side. Yeah, exactly, Chief Wildflower. That's what they call it. And you know what? That's the one insult that I never got hit with. Felix, what up? Because when I was done with a chick, if we had knocked it down, she couldn't say that. And the reason why she was mad was because I was cutting off the relationship and she didn't have access to, you know.
Get your hand off my penis!
She didn't have access no more. I no more access for you. Like, F you broke. We're in high school. We're all broke. What do you mean? You a bum. Okay. Guess what? As soon as you walk off, your friend gonna be standing here. Your friend that you done told her all about me for months, when you walk off, he's like, yeah. Call me.
Get your hand off my penis!
Been there, done that. don't go back and forth with women. I know what time it is. I don't. Anyway. So I had that personal situation. I wasn't involved directly, but it was something that I watched. And then that thing on BFTV show happened, and I had to like school that little Negroid, that knuckle dragger. What's his name? Ruben Langford, whatever the hell his name is. And he's in his feelings, you know. I already did what I had to do. He'll probably be there today. He might say my name or whatever, but you know, today, you know, I'll be at work, so I can't really interact with the chat. But you already know what kind it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Stan, you're asking about Wardley's gloves denting Clark's head. I don't know. What do you know? I don't know. I saw something about that. I don't know. Did they check the gloves? I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. They run and check the padding in the gloves. I mean, I don't, you know, because when we talk about, you know, dents in heads and padding, and you know, they told us shut up, right? you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So whatever, I don't know. That's not over, by the way, but whatever. Anyway, so then that happened on BF's thing. And then last night, I was just about to go to sleep. Ruben is Coach Malakun? I don't know. Or Ben is questioning. Well, we'll see what happens. They ain't gonna find nothing unless they are they pictures of the gloves looking deflated, or you know, I mean, we'll find out. What's in darkness always comes to light. So then last night I was just about to I'll keep an eye on that, Stan. I'll keep an eye on that. And I said, yo, ain't Chris Colbert, Sherbert, Elmo fighting? I said, all right, it's on Pro Box. So I put it up on my TV and I'm watching it. He didn't look good. He didn't look, his body looked soft. He looked unmotivated. He didn't have no color in his hair. And to me, I look for things like that. So I said, ain't no color in his hair, so he's not showboating. Now, it's all right, Stan. It's okay, Stan. I'll take a look at that. I'll take a look at that. Appreciate you. So I'm watching. I said, okay, there's no color in his hair, so he's taking it serious. And salute the Pro Box because they have their own arena. I think they're in Florida. Something. And I'm watching it. And I'm like, okay, they're doing a good thing. But Chris Colbert, or Colbert, whatever you want to call him, at this point in his career, he's supposed to be in bigger arenas than that. By now, he's supposed to be headline. They're in Florida, right, Jose? Yeah. He's supposed to be like headlining somewhere. And I'm sitting there thinking, as they're doing the ring announcement, I'm thinking like, man, I know exactly when his career switched. Took a turn. The El Rayo fights. All right. He struggled in the first one. And then he rematched him and El Rayo slept him. And how he slept him was really, really, really bad. He slept him really, really, really bad. It was bad. He was laying over the rope, planking. And when you see the camera, the ring camera, you see his corner like this. Because right before that round, my brother Kondo, salute. Right before that, his corner was telling him what to do. And he wasn't listening. And he went out there and El Rayo knocked him out. And did the jail pose after that. He said he wanted a rubber match. That's not happening. El Rayo ain't got to do that. Because El Rayo, I thought El Rayo won the first fight. Fair is fair, right? Now, here's why I'm bringing this up. El Rayo went on. He gets an Isak Cruz fight. And now, this is the difference. El Rayo had a knockout loss to Edwin De Los Santos. Right? He was able to rebound. Right? He rebounded. And look at him now. He fights Isaac Cruz, who was on fire, and he doubts that flame a little bit. There's always going to be a market for Isaac Cruz. Why? Because Mexicans fucks with hardcore Mexicans. He's always going to be able to. He can't have like a bad like knockout loss, but they always support. They're going to support him. I love his story. I love Isaac Cruz's story. All right, but El Rayo beat him. So now El Rayo was at a point where Tank Davis, the quote-unquote face of boxing, was entertaining a fight with him. And he says, you know what? We're not selling out. We're not coming down to 130 anything. We're a champion at 140. You come up here and fight us at the full 140. And Tank said no. So he has that as a marketing ability. Tank didn't want no smoke at 140. He fought at 140. He didn't want no smoke. So El Rayo's here now. After a knockout loss, he's here now. Chris Colbert, which way did he go? Now, let me tell you why this is important, what I'm bringing up. Let me tell you why this is important. Big Top, I want you to listen to this, if you haven't heard me say this before. Why is it that Isaac Cruz can maintain, he can't main event now, but he could be on the undercard of pay-per-views. He could sell some seats. Why is it that El Rayo can do the same? And he's a champion now. But Chris Colbert is fighting in the pro box arena. And pro box is doing good things, but they're not big. Give them some time. They can get bigger. And they're doing it. I love pro box. Those are some solid fights, by the way. All of those fights were solid. And he's the main event on a pro box card. In that arena, there was probably about maybe 1,000 people in there. Maybe. And I'm not ripping the event, but I'm saying Colbert was supposed to be where El Rayo is. El Rayo fought Cruz on the big screen, on the big stage. This dude is not fighting in pro box. And he lost. He came out, no color in his hair, no flash. He didn't look motivated. He looked unsure of himself. And as the fight ran on, Salcido is what his name was, Omar Salcido. He walked him down, man. And I think round 8, his corner told him, yo, if you don't show me something, I'm stopping it. And that's just what they did. He stopped it. Now I'm looking at him like, wow, what a turn of events. What a difference a year makes, right? And I said, wow, I don't feel sorry for this little N-word. Now, Big Top, I'm gonna play something for you. Because you may or may not have seen this before. I was looking forward to putting my video last night, couldn't find it, now I found it. This is why I don't deal with this kid. Listen to this.
We down to fight anybody. As long as it make money, it makes sense.
What about headlining at Barclays Center your next fight?
Yeah, but we need a stat card. We need a stat card. You see, because my people, these people, they don't support.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't support. We need them to, I need my people to come out more and support me. Because I do fight for my people. I come out, I put on the show every time, and we get to win every time, dominating. But we'd definitely like to fight in Brooklyn. For the first fight, come back in Brooklyn, that'd be a hell of a...
Can you imagine that atmosphere?
For those of you that don't know, when he said my people, these people they don't support, he held his hand up like this. He's talking about black people. After he won that fight, he was rocking a sombrero. Who are your people? I wasn't supposed to get offended at that. You know what I mean? I said, why would he say that? You supposed to come to Brooklyn? And you said, my people, these people, they don't support. I was like, what? And then it took me back. I said, before that fight, Barbershop Conversations, I was up. I had to get up at 5 that morning, but I stayed up to support. Because Fred said, I'm having Chris Colbert on the show. And I stayed up. And I'm sitting at my computer like this. 1 in the morning, people in the chat like, where's Chris at? He said, I don't know. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. He said, listen, he ain't call me. He ain't sure he's supposed to be here. He's supposed to be here at the top of the hours. I'll do this show for them. Yeah, Reef, you remember that? I said, man, this dude, no call, no show. So I stayed up a little while longer, baby, you know. Nah. So what you mean we don't support? There was like 400 people in the chat waiting for you to come up. We had questions. I was going to click the link and show you a little, man, I support you, man. New York. We from New York. Nothing. I said, wow. All right. Then wins his next fight and then says that. And what do I say? When you behave like that, you better be picture perfect for the rest of your career, because in the event that something happens, I'm gonna be right here to tell the truth. I ain't gotta drag that kid. I said, nah, okay, I don't F with the kid no more. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. Remember, I said I'm done. I don't support the kid no more. I'm just whatever. I'm not gonna go to the fights. I don't care if it's free. And if it's news, I'll talk about it. Ja, what up? If it's news, I'll talk about it. And that's as far as it'll go. And look what happened. Oh, by the way, word up 503, I don't forget shit. By the way, he was very disrespectful in Deontay Wilder's situation. He was very disrespectful. Tay was like, yo, he wanted to get into the locker room and shake hands with Deontay and everything else. They put the camera on him. It wasn't no glove. He just lost. You know, I was like, whoa. And again, what do I say about being on code? That dude Fury cheated, man. All the evidence was there, but people were turning a blind eye. We uncovered, you know, Art Hostage came through here and exposed Daniel Kennedy. We didn't know what the hell a Daniel Kennedy was. All of that stuff just fell in our lap. I was like, wait a minute, he's running around with this dude, and this guy's a mobster. The WBC's there, and Bob Arum, the WBO, is down in Dubai with him, and MTK Global, and they all thought we were crazy. Where's MTK Global now? All of that shit vanished. Daniel Kennedy, this dude, Mauricio Silly Man, talking about, hey, I'm only judging him from what he does now. Y'all are overreacting. Literally a week later, America put a $5 million bounty on his head. Tyson Fury and a lot of that MTK Global roster is no longer allowed in America. Why is ESPN not talking about that? I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. You don't know? I don't know. I know, though. We can act stupid. All of that stuff directly impacted the Wilder Fury fights. All of it. Yeah, I didn't want to hear that, though. So Chris was mad disrespectful. And I never forgot that, man. I never forgot that. What a difference a couple of years makes, right? Hard fights with El Rayo, the man you trying to be, running around with a sombrero on your head, being disrespectful. No black fighter should be walking around with a damn sombrero on their head. If Canelo Alvarez was fighting an African and he came to the goddamn ring wearing a dashiki and a kufi on his head, we would be on here losing our minds. How dare you come in the ring with a poncho on? How dare you? You from Brooklyn, little nigga. Why would you do that? And you got slept by someone you're trying to be like. I heard he had the sombrero on backwards. How ridiculous is this? That's disrespectful. Well, what happened? You lose to El Rayo, you come back on a Pro Box card, you're looking at, well, this is not as big as I'm used to, but this is my comeback. You didn't look good, and I watched you decline during the fight. And I'm looking at this and say, nope, I don't know if he was not motivated. I don't know if he took this kid light, but this isn't the same Colbert I'm used to looking at. He looks soft. He didn't look good. And his team stopped it. So I don't know if his career is over or not, but you see, are you on the run? Are you on the right side of history? And do you even care? Now, I don't know what this locker room is like. I don't know if he's having a pity party. But don't you dare ask God, why is this happening to me? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You did this to yourself. I do not feel sorry for you. And I'm not saying he's looking for people to feel sorry for him. No, what I'm saying is this is why you are where you are. Oh, he damn sure did say that, main biker. He said he is Mexican because his daddy's Mexican. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe his stepdaddy, I don't know. Some dude his mama was in a relationship with. Don't know. I don't know what he meant by that. But you was wearing a sombrero backwards, my man. And you said, my people, these people, they don't support. So if your daddy was Mexican, who you talking about? You talking about black people. I never forgot that, man. That was, you literally spit in our face, man. I had to get up 5 a.m. I stayed up waiting for you to support you. And that's the last time I support a kid that dyes his hair funny colors, that talk funny, and his OnlyFans promotion on his shorts were the colors of the broken wrist flag. Did y'all peep that? I did. And I said, yo, what's going on there? Okay. Okay. But nobody sees this but me though, right? Which is why I say a lot of you kids is gay anyway. That's your business. But what you're not gonna do is insult me. I did support the kid, but he did things to make me not support him. And now I'm looking at what happened to him last night. So are you on the right side of history? Do you even care? Does he care? Maybe he's looking back. Maybe I could have behaved. Because you understand, I believe in energy. And when you have busted up character, you can literally off yourself. It happens all the time. Robin Williams, who'd have thought he was depressed to the point where he offed himself? He's a comedian, a damn good one, a damn good actor. I got out of bed one morning and I'm looking at the news. He offed himself. I was like, Robin, why? How many wealthy people you've known off themselves? They're not happy. You ever saw that Hector Camacho documentary? The night before he had a title fight, he almost jumped out a window. The dude was depressed. Why? All that talent, why? So I do understand mental illness. I understand hatred, jealousy, insecurity. So I look at these YouTubers and I get it. I get it, man. I get why a Tank fan will come in here and get to his defense and don't understand what I'm doing. Number one, what I'm not doing is lying on him. I might clown some. I clown a lot of people, but I'm not lying on him. And when I bring up the cat, what do I say? What do I say? Why don't I like Tank? I told y'all, 80% of it has nothing to do with boxing. That dude is flawed as a human being. He's flawed as a black man. And we ain't got no room for that. Not in this day and age. And I'm talking about, that's why it's deeper than boxing. This election and everything else. Everything. This is a very dangerous time. The borders is open, Venezuelans walking through here, and you still got niggas at niggas' heads. Why? Why? Attack us for what? Death threaten us for what? Because you don't like our boxing opinion? Meanwhile, there's Venezuelans walking up and down your block. All the smoke for us. You ain't got smoke for your own block? What? Oh, next time I see you, Drew, I didn't know you saw me at all. So when you saw me, how come you didn't just make do on what it is you're saying you're going to do now? Okay, so next time you see me at MSG or the Barclays, let's hear it. What you going to do? You're going to shoot me, stab me, jump me, whatever, or want to jump on me? Whatever it is your gay ass want to do what? What? Meanwhile, you live up the block from George Zimmerman. What? I promise you, someone does George Zimmerman in, no one's gonna miss him. There ain't gonna be no manhunt. The realest dude that tried to do in George Zimmerman was another white guy. Y'all saw that dude? He was about that life. Y'all let Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez run around be racist as hell. You see my problem with Tank? Tia done called you a monkey. It's almost a month now. You haven't responded to him at all. At least Bud went up there and put hands on him. He told him, yo, you want to fight me for real? Beat the guy that I just beat, and we can fight about it. End of. But meanwhile, we got a problem with T.O. You know who was trying to get T.O. for years? Devin. And you got a problem with Devin. Why? Because you have an unconditional sexual attraction to Tank Davis. Wait a minute. What happened to stop everything right now? Okay, Tank, you don't like Devin. Devin, you don't like Tank. Stop for a minute. Ryan, T.O., what did y'all motherfuckers say? What happened to that? What happened to that? Some of you cats on the wrong side of history, man. But what do I always say? History, y'all heard history repeats itself. I've seen this before, and it's okay. I know how it ends. So I watched Chris Colbert last night, and I said, it happened a lot sooner than I thought. Because I didn't know who he was fighting. I was saying they put him in here for a reason. He might style on this dude. They put these guys in there in the ring with these dudes to get back. He sold that event. Chris Colbert's name sold that event. You know who else was on the mid card? The kid that broke Ryan's ribs, leading up to Sendi, T-S-E-N-D, Sen Batat. I forgot his name, but he fought last night in the co-main. Ryan, are you okay? Him. You know, so this guy, amazing. It's amazing, man. It is amazing. I'm watching it last night. I said, he's going to lose. And he lost. I said, well, look at that. It's like God is accelerating things for us to see. Nobody's paying attention to Tyson Fury. As soon as he fights in Saudi, he fights a life and death fight with Francis Ngannou, got dropped in that fight. And I'm like, well, what's going on here? Ngannou's not some superior boxer. You know how we found that out? AJ disposed of him like he never boxed a day in his life. And guess what? He was supposed to do that. I said, oh, yeah, that was... Fury was supposed to do that. Why didn't he do it? Why didn't he do it? Well, never mind that. Maybe Francis was in the zone that night. Maybe. Then he gets in the ring with Usyk and all that taunting and all that stuff he was doing to Deontay, all that taunting. I don't know how you win in the criteria to score a fight. Taunting's not in there. In fact, that gets on judges' nerves. It's supposed to. But I don't know how you can award Tyson Fury for taunting, but I've watched at least 14 fights where Emmanuel Augustus did the same thing, and he was penalized for that. He was fighting better than Fury, because Fury goes in there when the taunting subsided and the 300 pounds caught up with him. Usyk went upside his head, and he lost. So life and death in one fight and loses the next one. He ain't on that booger sugar no more. A lot of truth being told. He's not the favorite going into this rematch. I think Usyk knocks him out late. This time he knocks him out. He's going to retire Fury, man. He knocks him out. A lot of truth being told. If he was on the fence about Floyd Mayweather, if he was laughing at how he was treating the Haneys, literally a month later, he flipped on Tank. Now it's not funny no more. Where you was living and dying by that 90-second edited sparring footage between Devin and Tank, and we was like, that's not the whole footage. It was a 30-minute sparring with doghouse rules. Why are you showing us this 90 seconds? And y'all were living and dying off of that? Boom, he falls out with Tank. Literally a month later, he put out the whole sparring footage, and now you're seeing Tank getting his ass whooped. And we were telling y'all, yo, Bill won the bet. What are y'all talking about? Whole lot of truth. It's accelerated now. Floyd putting cases on himself. Cameron, hey, did you tell him to come in over 3 pounds? Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like I said before, if I say something now, in New York State Athletic Commission, they can put out cases on me right now, so I gotta be careful what I say. He didn't say no. He didn't say no. I was like, why didn't he just say no? Let them figure it out. He didn't say no. So there was a conversation had. But what was why was he up against Devin and Bill like that? For what? Why are you reaching out to them on a ghost account on Instagram to talk to Bill after Devin lost? Right? Why would you do that? And then Ryan pops dirty. He got quiet. Are you on the right side of history? Because you was just laughing with Floyd. You was laughing at Devin. And this is what I'm talking about, all the niggas that DM me or text me, so the few niggas that had my number, talking about karma. After Ryan popped dirty, before when it was alleged, you had a bunch of old fools on here talking about, there's a reason for Ryan to be guilty. Y'all have a reason. No. What did I tell you on this channel? I don't want to deal with this because I know what comes with it. I hope Bottom made a mistake. I hope somebody made a mistake somewhere because I don't want to deal with this. I told y'all that. I said, Dirty, come on, I don't want to deal with this. I know what's going to happen. Let's hope someone made a mistake. I would rather these drug testing places get caught doing something crazy than any fighter pop dirty. Because I would like fighters to come in with the best of integrity. Unfortunately, Ryan did not. And when he was caught, when they said, no, he's dirty. It had nothing to do, for us to say that we wanted Ryan to be guilty, just to get it ruled a no contest, those same fools talking that had a problem with Bill. Oh, you don't want Ryan to be guilty because you got a problem with Bill. Which is weird to me. All I see Bill is doing is helping his son become a millionaire, be a mouthpiece for his career, not doing anything any different than Don King ever did. Straight success. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all say Don King was this super thug. Guess what? Bob Arum was every bit the thug as he. He stole Top Rank from the GOAT, Muhammad Ali. He's been investigated by the FBI. Remember that? Bob Arum's every bit the thug Don King is, so stop it. But you'd rather talk about Don King because you're conditioned. Right? All of these things. Where am I lying? Bob, salute. I ain't gonna lie. And then when Ryan officially popped dirty, I didn't block everyone right away. I left the door open for people to hit me back and say, yo, you know what? I don't fuck with Dev, but that's not right. Didn't even say that. And these are all a bunch of niggas. These are all a bunch of niggas. So real quick on the trigger to get at me to be like, karma, he deserved it. Aha. I'm like, what are you hitting me for? 5 a.m? What are you doing? Oh, you celebrating? Okay. Got singing niggas with penciled in beards hitting me up. Like, what the fuck? All right, I know you're sexually attracted to this nigga. I get it. But why are you contacting me? Do you know what was going on leading up to this fight? Ryan was acting very strange. And then he missed weight and everything else, and very strange. And then when things started coming about, you would think that these dudes would hit me up and be like, yo, you know, my bad. And what's crazy is a lot of these cats that I was cool with, I've helped them to some degree. Whether it was with their channel, whether it was me talking them off a ledge because they was about to do something crazy in their personal life. Trust me, a lot goes on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. Niggas hit me up, yo, I just need someone to talk to. Okay, you never met me face to face. You're a grown man. You ain't got no friends close to you. You can go sit on their couch and talk to them. You chose to call me. Why? You watch me and I give off that vibe that I'm easy to listen to and I can give some advice. I'm not a therapist. I could listen. I can't tell you what to do, but based off of what you tell me, I can tell you what I would do. Literally. Help some of these niggas build their channel, all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. Y'all really don't know what we have dealt with as a collective behind the scenes. Y'all really don't know. On top of me trying to keep the peace. So enough is enough, it's enough. So as soon as Devin loses, according to them, I get bombarded with that. After y'all hear me say, yo, this is deeper than boxing, it's the same thing we went through with Deontay. This is deeper than boxing. And then, lo and behold, on top of that, okay, he pops dirty. I ain't getting no apologies. Drew, my bad. Coming at you because I'm mad at Bill, which is wild to me. Then when Ryan revealed himself as an absolute racist, they didn't even get on their channels and make videos about that. They just disappeared. They just stopped talking about it. The focus was still on Devin. Oh, well, you know, the left hook and, you know, his career is still over. And No. You were just riding for this kid. And he's not slowing down. He stands on everything he said. He never apologized. He justified it by saying, yeah, you know, I'm like that because some black man booty banged me in the forest. So when a couple of niggas in particular got on Twitter and said, yeah, you know, Ryan crashing out badly. Yeah, you know, Ryan shouldn't be saying that. It was Ishe Smith that said, no, stay over there. You were just riding with this kid. No, it was Ishe Smith that stood on business. Salute to Ishe. Ishe, who's had, you know, issues, you know, with the LDBC. I don't really recall all of that. But one thing I say about Ishe is he's black all day. He's shown me that. He's shown me that. He was on my brother Thomas's panel. I went back and I watched the show. I said, you know what? I gotta respect that, man. I gotta respect that. He stood in the exactly, brother Reith. How about that? He stood on business. He said, you can't let Ryan get away with this. He said what I said. This don't happen. A couple of decades ago, this don't happen. He says that he can't leave the house. We got all these Bloods, all these Crips, and you know, all these, you know, whatever these gangs are in Baltimore. These gangs in Chicago. Don't talk to me about those dudes. Those Venezuelans are walking through the mean streets of Chicago. Y'all ain't doing nothing. And I'm not saying to do something. This should be a wake-up call. Instead of terrorizing your community, how about fix it up? Curb your dog when it poops in the street. Pick up after yourself. Stop pissing in corners. Stop putting graffiti everywhere. Stop having the neighborhood live in fear. If the ladies are coming home late at night, have a neighborhood watch. Make sure they get in the house, get into their building. police your own neighborhoods. Do something productive. Y'all in the corner all hours of the night anyway. Do something. Steve L. the Max, salute. Mark Wunderlich, salute. Do something. Do something productive. Throwing up gang symbols in this day and age. Yeah, you know, Baltimore, Chicago, New York, and You know, all of those gang signs, but you can't add or subtract, and you have a third grade reading level, and you're 18. Look it up. Most of you dudes from single parent households, single moms, and y'all have third grade reading levels. Look it up. But you know all of this, though. So what side of history are you on? Do you even care? So when I look at Tank Davis, I see all of that. I listen to how he talks. I listen to how he behaves. And I watched what he ignored. Y'all know why that picture with him shaking Ryan's hand enrages me? Y'all know why? I don't give a fuck when he shook his hand. The point is he went on a racist tirade. Now Tank addresses everything that Devin does, even when he's not talking to him. When that motherfucker went on a racist tirade, Tank, why wasn't he on his bumper? Oh, I'm sorry. He was too busy saying that Ryan wasn't cheating. He was too busy saying Ryan wasn't cheating. And then they say, well, why are you saying that? Well, you know, because Vada, they showed up and it came out 2 days before. Huh? While you're at it, Tank, who does your drug testing?
Whoa! What?
Well, yeah, it's Vada, USADA. One of them, you don't know. It's not USADA. You don't know? Okay. Anytime Devin even sneeze, you saw that booger. He on Twitter. You saw the booger out his nose, out of that big nose. Big wide noses come from a lineage of kings, motherfucker. How about that? Short height, slant eyes, yellow skin. That means your bloodline's diluted. You got black people degrading his African features. Real good. Real good. But these just jokes though, right? These just jokes. Mm-hmm. Well trained, man. Well trained. You degrade fathers. You degrade features. You justified him pulling up at a bar that Devin or a club that Devin was hanging out at, and said that he did that because he's a real nigga. No, he's not. He wasn't in these streets. He didn't start getting in trouble until he touched $1 million, which is fascinating. Fascinating. At the end of the day, guys like Chris Colbert, Tank Davis, I've seen this before, man. You monkeys are well trained.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah!
You remember when the Charlos had shooters? Remember what he did to Deontay when he was on Instagram doing an interview with the PBC? Skills pay the bills. Remember that? Remember that? Now we're wondering, are the Charlos careers over? See that? You see? See? And the Lord has an interesting way of humbling you. But the Lord also don't put anything on your shoulders that you can't take. You're a man. Your shoulders are made for carrying shit. Now, what are you gonna do? What is Chris Colbert gonna do? Is he gonna learn his lesson and say, you know what, I need to straighten it out? I've been living wrong, talking wrong. I ain't gonna feel sorry for myself. I'm gonna get back in the gym and get back in the saddle. Forget this painting my hair and marketing stuff. No. I shouldn't have lost to that guy. Let me get back in the gym. Is he gonna do that? Or is he gonna have a pity party? Jamal Charlo, all these mental issues, crying and shit, getting into car accidents. Jamel beating up his girl's tranny friend, something that happened. It's crazy. First, I thought it was a woman. He beat a woman. Turned out it was his girl's tranny friend. That's what that was. Lays an egg against Canelo. So all of that stuff. And when they was going through that, I was like, man, all of that shit they said about Deontay. And when Deontay responded to them, they said, well, I got shooters. Oh, you want to pull a gun now? Skills pay the bills. Fight Deontay in the ring. You got shooters, though. Racism don't exist. Skills pay the bills. But you was in my city and got kicked out of a gym and cried racism. Y'all forgot that? I didn't. So when I watched Jamel lay an egg against Canelo, I said, look at that. Look at that. Jamal bursting at the seams with his brain. I said, look at that. And now they're going to throw their ass on the undercard to boost up a tank event that might not do well. Might. Look at that. Now here's the part. Ask me if I care. I'm just watching. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. I'm way past my time. The general should be on. Pep Talk will be making a return Monday night, because I had a schedule change at work, and I had a lot of life going on, but it's all good. I'm here. Salute to y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.